So, Sub League match. This was played yesterday. I was not streaming last night. I have not watched this game yet. Sub League is sponsored, brought to you by Corsair. Shout outs to them. The one thing I know here is Razy Crazy is filling in as an ADC for the red team. Razy Crazy is in the Diamond Masters as a support. So he's playing with people hundreds and hundreds of MMR lower than him. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see. We'll see. We got normal bans so far from what I see. Baka, Pooch, or not Pooch, fucking Quang, Aphrodite, Manicore. Oh, wait. Oh, they're banning one by one. All right, they're still banning. I don't know what that is, ASIC. I've never heard of it. And I don't see anyone streaming it. Favorite starter Pokemon? Charmander. Duh. So are they skipping bans? Were there bans skipped here? Or did you guys do... Yeah, wait, you guys skipped bans. What the fuck? All right, whatever. Cullen top pick. I don't know what drugs they're on today. Yeah. Why Cullen top pick? That's strange. Morgan Le Fay, Rama. Pretty normal picks. What's up, bro? Hemoth. Thank you for the 15 months. What God rework do I want to see the most? Honestly, fuck. I think Chalk, because I'm tired of people saying how good Chalk is when he's ass. So probably Chalk. Foddy, I've watched it a couple times. I don't really want to play it. Athena and a Wheelix. I don't know if Razy even knows, like, has a clue how to play ADC. I don't even know if he knows what an auto attack is. How will Chalk feel to change to his 3? Maybe once they nerf crit, he'll feel good, but for right now, he feels the same. Any situation where heroism is the right starter for support after the nerfs? Maybe there's a lot of CC in the enemy team. Honestly, it's probably more dead because of the items, the anti-shield items, right? Like I feel like in general, if people are just building anti-shield into it, if it's like really, if it's OP, right? If people are building it all the time, it becomes standard. People will start building anti-shield. It's like, what are you gonna do into it with anti-shield? Or what's the point of it with anti-shield? I don't know. I think heroism is fine, but I think for ranked, Sentinels is just very, very consistent. Why is certain so valued in the SPL? Because he out trades everybody. His autos, individual autos, hit harder than everybody's. He's got some of the best objective clear in the game. He has triple lifesteal if you go Cowl. So Cowl, lifesteal item, and is 1, which means he has infinite sustain. He'll out trade everybody. That's pretty much what it comes down to. In ranked, I don't think it plays out that simple ever. And I think there's better gods. Because CERN is not the best god to deal with ganks, which is kind of what becomes a priority in ranked. CERN will get ganked against any good jungler all day, easily. All right, what do we got here? We got Thor jungle, Maui support, Hercules solo, Rama ADC, Morgan Le Fay mid, CERN ADC, Kikullin solo, Athena support, a Wheelix jungle, and Chunga mid. Chunga OP right now. So my money is on Jay Turner just popping off this game. We'll see what happens. Now which tab do I use for my camera? There we go. The big old Corsair logo in this bitch. Sponsored by Corsair, boys. Never forget. We love Corsair. All right. See what we got here. Wait, what? Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Thought I couldn't remove the trees for 0.1 seconds right there. Boom, 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 boom. All right. There we go. Oh, you meant this game? Because you're in a competitive situation where objective play and just sustaining and lean. It's basically what I just told you. Why wouldn't you play CERN when you're in a situation where you have comms, you have wards, you know where everybody is, you know what the plan is, you're going for objectives as a team, you're not taking 1v1s, you're not getting free ganked. In a real competitive game, like if you ever watch like SPL and shit, they don't get ganked in lane. There's fights in lane, but it's not like a fucking surprise, like, oh, here I am, jungler. No, like these people know what's gonna happen. And it should be very similar in your games because you can ward and communicate and be like, yo, the jungler should be here. My speed just spawned, so he should be at his speed. You know, very basic levels of communication for any 5v5 where you have a team scenario. What's up, Slash? All right, so our matchups. Razy Crazy on Rama versus Peso V2. I don't know why I just said it like that. You know, it's a Peso. Peso V2 on Surd. We got Hetero Phyllis Hetero on Athena versus Ninja Rocco on Maui. Fiery Vortex on MLF versus Jay Turner on Shunga. Fucking Hazardous playing his patented Wheelix. I think that's the only god he actually has unlocked on his account. Versus Thor, Stormy on Thor, Ali B. Golly on the Hercules versus Cosmic Nuts on the Cullen. The Hercules started off with, he's going to a Golden Blade build with a Sigil start. I don't, right now I still get it, but in the next patch, I don't think you'd go Golden Blade ever. Your clear is so good with a full tank start with the blue buff changes. This is Sub League. Hence why the title of the stream is Sub League. You see, they already have lane control in the lane with the CERN. And this is also going to go into the fact that Razy just doesn't know what he's doing. Luckily, he ranked up his 3, which is kind of shocking. But Razy does not play ADC. This is really going to be interested to see how this lane plays out and if they kill him a million times or not. Good double taunt from Hetero there. Or with the early rotation across. He is level 3. Coming over here for this duo lane. This is a good time to rotate. As long as the red plays up into this clear. This is what they need to be doing. Kind of sucks he wasted his stun then, right as Thor comes in. Pathing here would have been better. Misses his stun, misses one. It's a big waste. If he passed here, he can shut it off really easily. He can shut off that pathway. The Wheelix with the rotation. Doesn't look like red team has any clue what's going on here. Okay. Weird targeting. Mixed target. 1-1 on the Maui, 1-1 on the Rama. Razy very, very, very low. Razy has some mana pots on Rama. All right, so Razy doesn't know how to build or play the game. That's crazy. Use Smite Source, boys. Smite Source. So he'll never need mana with Gilded Arrow in general, and then Rama passive. You're literally never ever gonna need a mana pot in your life. He's at full mana. Like, look at this, full mana and half health all the time. That's funny. Thor diving in the mid lane, poking out the jungle a little bit, misses his stun again, misses hammer throw again. That's a really risky hammer throw. Hazardous gonna re-engage, doesn't go for the flip. Jay Turner was definitely there for the follow-up, and Hazardous doesn't commit to that kill. It might have been a little bit closer than we think, but I'm pretty sure Thor dies there every single time. Like every single time. Thor already back to farming, doesn't even back to base. Hazardous going for the same. Chunga's first items, he might go Doom Orb. Could be a Chronos Pendant, but he's probably going Doom Orb. Same for Morgan Le Fay. Similar builds there. Similar builds in the jungle. Solo close, but not quite the same. And then the Rama versus the CERN. I've been like, this is gonna be the story lane to watch. But you've got CERN gonna have 3 lifesteal off his 1, off Leather Cal, and off his item, versus Rama having a single lifesteal item, and he's already losing lane. This CERN should be able to bully Razy out. This is a gold plat game. Razy is a Diamond Masters player, but he only plays support. He, like I said, he doesn't know what he's doing on ADC. He has a mana pot. He's no clue what he's doing right now. So he's filling in for this team, and it's not looking good right now. It's looking really, really grim. I like blue team's comp overall. They don't have a ton of synergy off of the Awilix. Or for the Awilix, I guess. Yeah, they've got Cullen ults, but really that's it. It's gonna be fully on him to set up. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see many Awilix ults for like fight starters. They'll probably be used in the middle of the fight. Huge dive from Cullen. He gets the 1v1 solo kill. He does die to the tower, but he 1v1s Hercules. That's nuts. This is why you need to be backing too, guys. Like, he just bought a full golden blade. He's going for phalanx. Okay. Oh, Athena going over here to contest purple. Not really doing much. Why does he have phalanx? Anyone at all? Like, hey, we can, yeah, fine. I just made a build or anything to save this motherfucker. Because why the fuck does he have phalanx? The stats of the item aren't bad. They're not insane to the point where I'd go for that passive. He's getting his ass beaten out by Golden Blade Herc. Herc misses everything. If Herc hits anything there, or even stuns aggressively and then twos, he kills him. Even with that fucking phalanx. He does that sometimes. Yeah, well, tell Cosmic Nuts that's dog shit. He gains 0 out of buffing his creeps as a fucking dive warrior. This item has 0 team fight presence. Like, why? You're a solo laner. You only play to group up and dive people, not to fucking win your lane. Yeah, he's being bullied by Hercules right now. This is wild to me. Golden Blade Herc in lane control against a transformed Cullen should not be happening right now. Thor ulting into the mid lane. He lands on the Chunga. Chunga very low. Does immune all of that damage though. That was a beads into the 2. Oh, late ult. He's so low. No, Athena just left him. They get a kill over here on the left. So it's a 1-for-1 trade. Essentially. Oh, okay. Big dubs, big dubs. They get the kill over here. The Athena just dipped. The Athena just left the Chunga in mid, bro. I'd be pissed. I think duo lane gets a single kill there at least. Probably not the double, but I think they guarantee get a kill there. And I think Athena keeps that Chunga alive. Honestly, fully alive. Because Thor's whole kit was down, so Thor was irrelevant. He wasn't even hitting the Chunga. It was all just killing the Morgan Le Fay. That's wild. I would be upset. That's some crazy awareness though to not get locked in on that mid team fight. And I'll over to the left. Blue team trying to collapse on the Maui. There's the ult from Hazardous. He does have that counter ult on the Maui to get this early lead. Ninja Roko should fall here. Morgan Le Fay looking for the loop around. Thor also going to be rotating out of base. You see. I don't think Morgan Le Fay takes any fight here. Probably just a full disengage. Yeah. And then the duo lane is back to Peso versus Razy. Razy has a creep advantage here and doesn't know how to contest this. He's also missing every other auto. Oh, never mind. Razy hits some autos. He has the trade advantage currently in lane. Razy is 0-1-0. CERN is 1-0-1. XP is pretty much even gold. It's just a slight 900 gold lead. Nothing crazy. Dang, that was a lot of damage. Why didn't Thor go for that? Bro, you gotta go. You gotta commit to that if you're Thor. Another 3-man purple. So at least they're securing their buffs. They are 3-way splitting everyone though, which is bad. And it looks like Herc finally lost control of his lane. He's risking it to get the biscuit though. Doesn't give a shit. Herc almost got soloed. Yeah, I mean, you can see Cullen has lane control. Interesting. I don't like Golden Blade. This Golden Blade is pointless if you're getting out cleared, right? Like it's doing nothing for you right now. If you could hit your abilities, bro, I think you have so much pressure off of this lane. Cullen gonna have full buff control. Should be able to insta clear this, transform, and then come over here to this. Yep. That's a lot of extra gold he's gaining right now. That's gonna start being felt by the Hercules. I think Herc going Glad Shields now? with no defense. I am not a fan. I am truly not a fan. Golden Blade into Glad Shield. Why aren't you going regrowth if you want a defensive physical defense item? It gives you cooldown and movement. It makes it easier to hit your 2 and your stun. What is going on with builds? You guys are disappointing me a little bit right now. Mr. Badbone, a big thing in current culture, especially during COVID, is fake it till you make it. Most people on the internet nowadays are faking it until they make it. And then when they don't make it, you know, they make some shit up. It just keeps going. It doesn't stop. See lots of content creators. Oh, big dive over here on the right. Cosmic Nuts might get out with 1 health. No, Morgan Le Fay with a really good rotation here. Thor had a good rotation off his ult. It was a little late, obviously, but the hurt caused them all, or forced them all to dive him. Now Hazardous in a weird spot. Good leap. Chunga ult comes out. Maui ult comes out. A lot of missed abilities there. Pretty much everything but Chunga ult was just whiffed. That's unfortunate for both teams. No real follow-up. Great PL. Razy soloed. Razy soloed. 100 to 0, boys. Not even close. Oh, this is gonna be bad. This is gonna get real ugly real fast. I wish that he had gone to invade purple to even check it. I don't know why he just danced around. If you were that excited about soloing Razy, I respect it, but it's Razy. Make sure you keep farming and just get a fat lead off of those solo kills, man. Get some value out of it. Yeah, Razy's gonna be in for it. He's trying to go my build with at a disadvantage. He's behind, and CERN's rushing in a crit. Why can't I go over this with the camera? So much farm on the map right now for this blue team. Green buff up, purple buff coming up, blue coming up. Good job getting ult in the mid lane. That was his beads too. MLF ulted and beads. That's full freak out. That is a full blown freak out. That's a huge dub for this blue team. Athena having that cooldown on what 20-second cooldown, something like that, 15-second cooldown, whatever it is now. Free low, free picks on that MLF. They can't even contest the gold. This is exactly how you want to play as a team. Go in, start a mini fight. If you get poke or get advantage, get actives, go do an objective. And they literally just did everything flawlessly with no time wasted in between. Razy does have his wave pushed up, so he's not going to fall too far behind. He is going to start feeling it, though, when they start fighting. Once the fighting begins, any 1v1s are going to be scary. What's up, Silver? Thank you for the 9 months. Dragon, thank you for the 16 months. Mad Taters, thank you for the 22 months. You see the relic timers on red? Red doesn't have relics, bro. Red's relics were deleted. Ooh, oh no, another missed Maui ult. I don't know if Razy gave you tips, Ninja, but Razy can't land Maui ults either. So probably don't take tips from him. Fight going on here on the right. Herc getting out with 1 HP again. He still doesn't have his Glad Shield finished. That build is poo-poo. He's definitely finishing it now. The early teleport. Hazardous probably getting caught out here. Don't know why he kept W King. He's gone. Thor very, very low. Athena diving. Athena doesn't care. There's the taunt. Nothing comes from it. Thor with the little hammer throw. He's gonna fall. Herc with the double stun. Gets 1 kill. Chunga gets a kill. He wastes the 2. He misses the 2. He freaks out. MLF with a triple kill. Chunga did not 2 the tower shot. He mistimed everything there. That is rough. What a wild fight over there. 8 to 7 on the board. Blue team up a lot of gold, though. That's a big fight for red. MLF is gigantic. Once again, I despise this Herc build. I hate Golden Blade. I don't know who made it a thing. And I think on paper and in, you know, actual use, Golden Blade's dog. I think it's so bad. Also, this Phalanx is equally so bad. Chunga is sitting on no divine. Wait, that's crazy. This Chunga is very far behind the MLF then. The MLF is gigantic. Oh, let's see this gold. Net worth 8K for MLF, 7,300 for Chunga. And I'm guessing, can we see wards? Wards placed. MLF with 1 more, Chunga with 2. Nothing crazy. Player damage, Cullen at almost 11,000, Herc at 8,000, big dip there. Oh, what was that Thor ult? We have Thor ulting on the CERN with the beads. Looks like Blue's gonna fully disengage here. Not much of a follow-up though. No one was really with the Thor even off of the beads. Oh, this is something, man. This Morgan Le Fay is going to be scary. Oh, good combo. Missed build. That was a lot of missed abilities, but that was a good combo. Hazardous knocks up the MLF and gets the beads instantly off of his ult. Chunga waits out the beads, hits the MLF with the Chunga ult. Then they miss taunt. Then they get the final kill. Hazardous does pick it up. Wheelik's gonna get that massive kill on a Morgan Le Fay. I think he got 2 levels off of that. He's now the same level as MLF. I'm pretty sure he's level 12. He's now level 14, and you know he got 700-800 gold right there. Blue team secures the pyro. Thor with the hammer throw. Very risky. Double taunt coming through. This should be a really good fight for blue team. There's no reason not to take this fight. Good flip. Canceled out his leap. They're just gonna let it go and look for farm. I don't know why Athena is playing back so far, guys. If you are playing a support, just because you use your abilities doesn't mean you turn and walk away. That is not how it works. You continue on to fights and you maintain your position in front of your carries, or if your jungler's diving and you're with him, stay with him. Your auras are going to be on your teammates. Your abilities are going to come back up and you should be auto attacking. If you turn and run like that Athena does when you play support, stop playing fucking support. Just leave the game because you're basically worthless. You do not play like a mage. You don't go in, use your abilities and run away. You are not a fucking mage. You are a support. Stand there and die first. If you don't die first as a support, your whole team dies around you, you suck. You're not doing your job. Good engage. Oh, Morgan Le Fay dies. Thor up in the air. They don't know he's up in the air. He whiffs the ult. He doesn't hit anybody. His target was bad anyway. It was the solo later, but he whiffs it all. Athena all there to make sure they get out safely. Free pick on Morgan Le Fay. Great dive. Really good ult from Cullen. Good ult for Chunga to secure that kill on Morgan Le Fay. I don't see red team contesting this with everything down. Maybe if they had saved Thor ults. Oh, Herc is here. Ult comes out really late. Hazardous 1 HP. Rama up in there super late. I don't think Razy hit any of his snipes there anyway. Chunga's in here. Athena looks like he wants to support, but he's playing back. He's doing the same thing all the time. Get in front of your teammates. Huge Maui ult right there. Chunga gonna die? Ooh, the double taunt from Athena. He's gone. Chunga out. Herc dead. Herc challenge 1v3. That ADC is shredding right now, by the way. He's got the bladed boomerang. He's got a ton of power. He's sitting on so much power. All of his abilities. His 2 is probably slamming. What's Herc going next? More, he's going regrowth, I'd assume. And then Cullen's going what's it called? No one even goes to item anymore. I forgot what it's called. Pridwin, I hope. I'm assuming. Deep's prophetic. I like it, but at the same time, if I'm playing in a ranked game or in a match the way I play support, I'm not sitting in lanes stacking, so I don't want to double stack. I want to get prophetic and then go into auras like Sav or something that's cheap and just run around and worry about getting my poke stacks, not my creep stacks. He can't go Fel Knot. Fel Knot's for ADCs only. So yeah, it's Pridwin. Yeah, he's got a full Pridwin already. Strange. Still seeing that phalanx. Thor getting the early crusher. No anti-heal into a Chunga. Questionable. On the flip side, no anti-heal coming out for the Herc. Nobody respects the healing that's in the game. Nobody cares. Unless this ends up being a pestilence from Maui, I think it's going to be a heart word. The Golden Blade Rush been around for months. It's dog shit, in my opinion. For ranked, I think it's complete dog shit. It works when you play the game perfectly and you know all your matchups and everything, but when you don't and you're risking it, you're staying in lane fighting and stuff, it's not. Hazardous gets pulled there, but no damage comes out. Another Maui ult lands, connects on a Chunga. Chunga eats it, takes no damage too. Cullen with the transformation, doesn't get any damage off in the mid lane. CERN is fighting for his life right now. He gets sniped by Razy. Weird mid lane fight because Morgan Le Fay and Thor were just all over the ADC and the Athena. Meanwhile, there's a mini engagement going on around Pyro. This is why getting separated from your teammates and fighting these dumbass fights needs to stop from y'all. Stay grouped, stay communicating, target the same targets. Watch what you're doing. Good double knockup, or maybe even a triple. Chunga ult only comes out on the one. It is the Maui, not the best target in the world. Huge ult from Athena, or on the Maui, not from Athena, from a Wheelix. Massive kills. Chunga's starting to spike. A little bit of damage coming out. Remember, Chunga doesn't have anti-heal in her inner kit anymore either. So they basically are running around with no anti-heal. This Hark should be bullying more, but his build's questionable. And he's so far behind. All that for a tier 1 tower. Pyro might get pulled. Should get pulled. Will Red contest. Morgan Le Fay lagging. Look at her porting around, dude. That's rough. Oh, she might be able to steal this. And she does. Morgan Le Fay steals the red buff. Oh my, or not the red buff, the Pyro buff. She out? I was trying to see if Chunga ult was going to come up, but I don't think it's up for 10 or 15 more seconds. Close one. Good steal. Keeping them in the game. They're down 4,000 gold. What up, True Skills? Oh, Chunga does have Divine now? Oh, she does have Divine. That's right. It was on cooldown when I looked. Oh, no. Another fight. Cullen gets picked. Chunga comes out with a huge ult. A Wheelix with the ult and a Racing Crazy Beats come out late. What a wild engagement. Racing up there again. He hits all three. Chunga falls. Why would they re-engage? Why was the Cullen still around? Is fire being pulled here? That's the question we asked. Razy backed. What a terrible back from the ADC if they wanted to do fire. Just sustain on the fire, dude. This is gonna be close. A Wheelix is here. Athena's here. Looks like they're calling it off. They're calling for the disengage. They're not gonna do it. That Maui's at 1 HP. Yeah, bad ADC gameplay right there. If your team wants to do an objective, you gotta stay. Razy is using my build, yep. Problem is he lost lane early before he even got a single item online. Starting going into dominance next. Athena with the Stone of Binding, which is gonna be massive for killing anyone that they get caught in those taunts. Mid lane build similar. We have the Rod early for Morgan Le Fay. Flat Pen Spear of Deso early for the Chunga. Chunga definitely needs that cooldown so she can spam though. She's gonna be one-shotting. Obviously Morgan Le Fay is 2, but Chunga's abilities are guaranteed to land if she's positioning properly. Morgan Le Fay, you can kind of dodge them. Regrowth came out finally from this Hercules. He upgraded his blink already. Meanwhile, Cullen went into Sunder and has that max upgraded. What is this? What is going on? Okay. I'm telling you, I say this a lot. Stop trying to think so much when you're in lower brackets. Because I swear this is you guys thinking you're like big braining the game. Yo, I'm going to Sunder. We're going to kill him. Stop. Stop, for the love of God. Go blink. Blink ult. You've done your job. Huge engage. Snore finally lands it all, but he's by himself. He is 1v4. He gets turned on. He's dead. Maui with a 4-man pull. Huge stun from Hercules too. 4-man Maui ult. 3-man stun, but the blue team's still coming out on top of this. Turner gets a kill. Razy gets the sniper. Razy's gonna fall. He's being fully dove in the back. He can't even move. What a fight. Blue team got comboed into a like just pure lockdown. They didn't get the move for 5 seconds and they still won that fight. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say it was fully the Chunga heals making it so all those landed abilities didn't matter. But that was a lot of CC. That was a lot of big abilities hit. Blue team kills the whole team. Blue team wipes. I'm willing to bet Razy has very low damage here because he's no auto attacks. 10k damage from Razy, 9k from a Wheelix, 8k from Thor. Whew, those numbers are low. These are exceptionally low. I mean, the Wheelix has 4 kills and 7 assists, and he hasn't even broken 8k damage, bro, or 9k damage. What? Goodness gracious. Free fire for the blue team. They should be able to take all these towers very easily. What was that? Oh, those are 1. I just saw Morgan Le Fay's 1 come out. I was like, is that a Razy ult? They're going right into the Gold Fury. This is just a standard Gold Fury. I hope they don't waste any abilities here to contest. Oh, red team wasted their Morgan Le Fay ult. She's porting around like crazy, dude. Look at it. She is porting. Hercules TV's in late. You don't even contest that gold. You just defend your Phoenixes and farm while you wait for the team to push Phoenixes. Goodness gracious. Wait, you said he hit all of them with the Sunder, with the splash? Pretty solid. How did he hit a 4-man Sunder, though? Red team wasn't even grouped like that. Blue team was one getting CC. That's nuts. Good pull from a Weedlix right as he lands. There should be a free Maui pick. Thor goes up in the air. Maui just dies as he's about to get out. Thor up, downs in place, lands on nobody for the 15th time. I would recommend less Thor out of you, Storm, because it's getting real rough, dude. Real rough. It's kind of wild too, because they don't even know this Thor's in the air most of the time, and they're not dodging it or playing around it. They're fighting, and the Thor's just missing. All the towers gone. They should be sitting on a lot of golden hands. Yeah, 2K for CERN, 1500 for most of the rest of the team. Cosmics gets caught out, pulled in. Not enough damage though. Oh, very tippy end of the Morgan Le Fay gets the kill. Razy even auto attack right there? No, he hasn't done any damage since we looked the last time. Blue team disengaging, taking another objective. They're going to go spend all that gold and then probably set up for fire after doing their buffs. I respect the Dawnbreaker. I actually respect the Dawnbreaker. Dawnbreaker off of a Cucullin ult, pretty sick. And honestly, he's probably getting it off on the initiation with his original Cucullin ult that he's going to transform. And if he holds his transformation, or his transformation takes a second, he'll get off another one in the middle of that team fight. So it's very unlikely it comes in a crazy use, but it could save somebody or keep them moving or guarantee a kill for somebody. So it's definitely not a bad item. Stats are solid. It's a ton of HP. Ridiculous amount of HP. And he's on full CCR between Dawnbringer and Phalanx. This gives a, oh, not full, but 30% CCR. It's kind of chilling. And it's chilling. Good double taunt. No beads wasted. I really thought Morgan Le Fay was about the beads because Cullen was there. What's up, Raven? Thank you for the 17. Oh my gosh. That Maui didn't even exist for half a second. Also, Maui, upgrade your Heartward Amulet to Amulet of the Stronghold right away, dude. It's like 80 magic prots instantly, dude. Please. Cosmic in the back, Thor up in there, Rama up in there. They're both holding. The damage stops. Great play from blue team. That's massive. Blue team secures the fire for free. Morgan Le Fay turns the 1v1 on the Cucullin, but Athena, can he pick it up? The peel. Oh my gosh, Stern trying to get the kill. Chungo solo ults the 1 health, instant dead. Hazardous picks up a kill into the Thor, who also instantly dies. Oh, blue team disengaging on that fire was beautiful, by the way. Fucking beautiful. Razy, you haven't done any damage in 7 minutes. What a worthless god and play. 0 damage in 7 minutes as a late game ADC. Aren't even autoing. Great pull from Hazardous there. Another free pick. Should be the game. Your Fire Giant, your 2v4. Cullen can probably TP right back in if you have a ward. Razy just throwing autos. Let's see if Razy can triple or do any damage here. Player damage. Where are we at? Razy's done 2,000. He gets a kill. Oh no, wait, is blue team trolling? Blue team trolls. They throw away their free win. The Titan has what, like 4 or 5k HP right now? Does it even show me? It won't even show me. I think it's like 4 or 5k HP. That's wild. That is wild. No. Razy did 5,600 damage right there in that team fight. He actually did half of the damage he had. He was sitting at 10,000, like 300, and he just gained another 5k. Crit builds, dude. But the thing is, if I'm blue team, if you're noticing what's happening in the team fights, you know Razy's worthless. Missed. Oh, he catches his rollout. Razy gets picked instantly. He whiffs the knockup on the Wheelix does, and then catches the rollout with the 2. And Razy falls over because of his bad positioning. Lands 0 autos there, by the way, on the hazardous. And he uses beads. Yo, Pedro. That's fucking beautiful. Thank you, man. Yeah, it's hard to like, you know, talk, like, I don't even want to talk about it too much, but people that watch my content in general and watch me play other games or watch anything I produce that isn't just Smite for you to learn whatever god you want to fucking play, you're all legends. It's fucking awesome. Free gold. Fire is coming up again. This one will be enhanced, which means game's over if red team doesn't contest this successfully. What's Razy's thought process? He doesn't have much of a thought process or many thoughts to begin with. Usually it's him just holding left click and losing. Now, I haven't played Dredge in a while. The last week's been crazy on content because I started doing the Elo Hell series. Between the Elo Hell series, I took a night off. Poker, we had our last sponsored stream for poker Friday. So I've had a really busy like week of content. Into Dredge, I think I'm like a month into Dredge, like 30 days. Not that far. I've only played for like 2.5 hours. I think 3 hours. Oh yeah, poker went real late, bro. Okay, so I have to talk about this just because there's downtime. My poker streams, I'm sponsored and I usually play till like 12:30 ish, right? 12:15 comes around and I'm like, I want to go to bed. I want to get off. I want to lose. So I just start all-inning my hands in poker. I got up to 2 million chips. I had double the second place's chips by just all-inning over and over again. I could have easily won if I wanted to stay up for 2 more hours. Like it would have been hard for me to lose because of how many chips I had. It was ridiculous. I won for an hour straight of all-inning, over and over and over and over and over for 60 minutes, just straight all-inning. Didn't care. Only hands I sat out on were like 7-2, 8-3, 8-2. This is a free fire. It's not contesting this. Bad call. I know they're worried about blue team zerging the Titan down, but they don't have a team comp to zerg the comp down. Or to zerg the Titan down. They had to contest that. This is enhanced fire. Phoenix should insta-die.
Been grinding Apex.
1 bomb from Athena.
When I'm not hunting for a new apartment. Hope you and the fam are okay.
What up, Jet? Damn. Apex grinder? Sheesh. No more WoW? All right, Athena's got to contest here, right? She walks in. She just walks in. She's waiting on creeps, and it's unnecessary. You've enhanced. You don't need to wait on creeps. What are we waiting for? There's the dash. Raid as Morgan Le Fay throws her 1 out. What a wasted ability. Massive kill to Morgan Le Fay. The Phoenix hasn't taken a drop of damage. Thor's a 3-man ult, but it doesn't matter. He just disengages out of it right away. Herc with the ult. It does land, does very minimal damage. Chunga's still W keying. There's the pull from Maui's 2. Mid Phoenix gonna fall. I don't know how you contest this without your Morgan Le Fay. Morgan Le Fay at one point was what, 5-0? And now she's 8-5. Usually your mages get stronger and have better games the later the game goes. That sucks. Very, very unfortunate. They're diving the Titan now. I think this is game. Razy's gonna fall. Thor is gonna fall. And that's the match. Player damage. Damn, dude, that's all. These player damage numbers are low. The CERN popped off. The Cullen popped off. Low damage numbers, though. Razy diff. That wasn't even Razy diff. I'm gonna be real with you. And I wouldn't say it's diff anything. I'd say the junglers both underperformed. Hazardous plays a hyper safe. Like he played that very, very safe. So that's why his numbers were low, but his KDA was super positive. Thor played less safe, but missed a lot of abilities. Maui, you need to ward way more. You should have been up near 20 wards here, even when losing, because you guys weren't losing too bad for most of the game. Thor got his damage doubled. Or not Thor, Cullen. 33k versus Herc 16k. And CERN. ADC diff. This is where the diff was. Massive, massive ADC diff. Razy got soloed, by the way. Never forget it. Razy's only kills came from his ult. And he got soloed.
GG Smile.